Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another First Descendant video. So in this video, I wanted to go over the three hover bikes that have been added in the season. Everything you need to know about the bikes. There are three in total, how to enhance them, how to modify the options on them, coloring them if you want, because they are giving you a lot of free colors for the bike. There are some interesting skins being sold in the shop as well. And yeah, so just wanted to go over everything regarding the bikes, how to get materials for the bikes, and things like that. So first up, we have three types of bikes. The first one is called the Glide 4. This one is given to you for free when you reach the Axiom plane. So when you first arrive here, there will be a mission. You have to talk to Valby over there and you'll get the bike. So you press B and you'll get the bike, and you basically just use the bike. Very simple to use. Shift to accelerate, space to jump. That is all you have to know about using the bike. Very simple. Now, this is the Glide 4. Now, keep in mind, when you get the bike for the first time, you have to select on use on the Descendant to have the bike available. So let's say we have Haley over here. If I was to apply Haley and we go here and I press B, I don't see the bike, because what I have to do is I have to go into the Manage Vehicles, select Use, and then you have to save this in your preset. Otherwise, every time you switch to Haley, you'll have to go into the Manage and select Use again. So easy way to do is you go to Haley here and you save the current settings, so the bike is available every time you switch Descendants, because this was kind of annoying. Like every time I switched to Descendant, you had to use the bike again. Okay, so that is the Glide 4. The other two bikes that they are adding in the game are the Vortex and the Orca. So Orca, Vortex is the speedy one. Orca, I think, is like the more balanced one. You have blueprints for the bike that are available via the different missions in the Axiom planes. So just do missions as normal. I have managed to get this from various missions. I was doing this one yesterday, repeating this to get the research materials, and I kept getting Vortex blueprints from this one. So I've ended up with like several of the blueprints. You can see I've got one each here, two of the lift device. I'm only missing one piece here, the lift device blueprint. Okay, and the research materials you need for the bikes are the breachstone shard and the cylindra. So you need 100 each for all three of these. I'm only missing a little for this one, and I of course need the thing as well. For the Orca, again, it's the same two items, breachstone shard and cylindra. So these things will be required in a lot of in high quantity basically. Now, in order to make your chances a bit better when it comes to the blueprints, set as target reward the blueprint loot, the Orca loot, and the Vortex loot. So hopefully when you keep doing the missions, you'll get these items. And it's only been 2 days and I've managed to get most of the parts. I'm missing only one piece from both the bikes, so that shouldn't be a problem. Now, there's also an in-game event into the Axiom planes and also the planes breakthrough. With this one, you're getting a blueprints selection box on day 4 tomorrow and on day 15 as well. So let's say if you are just missing one of the Orca pieces or the Vortex pieces and you got everything else, you can just manually pick this from the box when it arrives tomorrow. So I'll be grinding it today, and depending on which item is remaining, I'll use the box tomorrow and get that. Now, in order to enhance the bike, what you need is these materials here, especially treated alloy, insulating nut, alloy bearing, and high conductivity wire. Now, these do drop from the normal missions in small quantities. So any of these missions over here, you'll get a few of them, like 5, 7. But there is another special mission called the Void Axiom mission. And if you do that mission, it's a very short mission. You go into the field, you'll see a timer, and Amelia, the new quartermaster, whatever she's called, she will announce it. You'll see a message, and when you go to that, you will be able to finish the boss and get some items. I've also noticed that if somebody else has done the mission already in the field, you can still go there and interact with it and get some of the loot. Okay, so you can do that easily. They tend to have it once an hour or something, like 2 missions on the map. It's only available for like 6.5 minutes or something like that, 7 minutes. And once you do that, you can and use that to enhance the bike. So what I'll do is I'll enhance the bike next, and I'll also show you how to modify some of the stats of the bike. So go to manage vehicles, go to enhance. So you can see I have enough. I'm at level 9 here. This will take me to level 10, and this will be the result. We'll have max speed of 2000, acceleration of 2000, speed on boost 23, and so on. So you press this and the bike is now fully enhanced at max level. Now there's a second tab here to modify some of these stats. So these are the stats I have currently: acceleration on boost, acceleration, acceleration, max speed, and more acceleration. I think these are good, but if you use a little bit of the stats here and modify them, you'll get different items. You can get some different options. So you have max speed, acceleration, max speed on boost, acceleration on boost, boost gauge capacity, reverse movement. We kind of don't need this one. Lateral movement, again, I don't think these are that important. Turning power can be handy. Boost gauge recovery. So because this is like the entry level bike, I'll re-roll them, but obviously on the fast bike you would need something like this: more max speed, more acceleration, maybe increase the gauge of the boost. So let's modify this for 30,000 and a little bit of these materials. So now we got turning power, max speed on boost, reverse speed, turning, and max speed. So this is sort of like the options we have on the guns, but you cannot sort of lock them as we do with that. So I'll keep modifying until I'm happy with the stats I want. I don't particularly care about the reverse movement, and we keep getting the reverse movement. Turning power isn't bad, so I don't want this one here. Acceleration, again, turning, boost gauge, recovery, this is good, max speed is good. Turning power during boost, turning power during boost. I think this isn't bad. So yeah, you can just play around, and if you have a lot of materials, you can keep rolling it until you get the stuff that you want. So we do this again. Let's see, reverse. No, we don't want reverse. I don't care about reverse. And we keep getting reverse. Okay, let's do one more, couple more times, unless we keep getting reverse. Boost gauge capacity, capacity, capacity. It's a lot of capacity. If I got like boost gauge recovery amount, that would be handy. And okay, I got that. Reverse capacity. This is actually pretty good, but we'll keep rolling until I'm happy. Acceleration, max speed, lateral and reverse. I think these are the most useless ones, unless you like traveling backwards. I think this isn't bad. Max speed on boost, acceleration, boost gauge capacity, and turning power during boost. So let's settle for this, because I don't want to blow through all of this, because I have to enhance 2 more bikes later on. Now, finally, the other mission for the bike. So you have these racing type missions over on the map. So you have one over here, one over here, one over here, and one over here, another one here. Is there one more over here? Now, these will give you some rewards based on how quickly you can clear them. And the top reward is a crystallization catalyst. These are only one-time rewards. So this isn't the ideal bike. You want the fastest bike to do this. But I'll try this because this is the one I have tried, and I'll have an idea if the changes I just made will help. 1 minute 16 was my previous best time. Under that, if I can get under 1 minute 6 seconds, I'll get 1.5 minutes. So let's just quickly try this, see how this goes. So you have to just pass through this with the bike, and that starts the mission. Okay, so let's activate the boost. Okay, we seem to have a lot of boost now. Definitely feels like we have more boost. Okay. You have to just remember where we have to go sometimes with these ones. Okay, I'm feeling confident here that I might actually get a better time, because this is not the speedy bike. This is just your default bike. But yeah, I am feeling confident here. Hopefully not getting cocky, because there's also this issue of getting lost. Should be close now. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I missed it. Oh, we just a second faster, and I think we would have managed to beat our time. See, we were 2 seconds faster than our previous race time. But if you got it under 106, we would have managed to get 1.5 million. So I'll wait until I get the Vortex red bike, and then I'll re-roll the stats to get more max speed and acceleration, perhaps like 2 max speed. And let's see, if we get, let's say we get max speed on boost, max, what else do we get? Max speed, I think 2 max speed, 1 acceleration, 1 max speed on boost, and then boost gauge recovery amount or boost gauge capacity. Like 1 each of these, 1 acceleration, 1 max speed, and max speed on boost perhaps. So combination of that, and you should be able to min-max your bike to clear these missions. So it's a fun little thing on the side to do if you want it. But yeah, that's it for the bike and the things related to the bike. I was hoping we see that mission again. Okay, there it is. So this mission has popped up. So let's actually do this mission here quickly. Okay, so mission over here. The bike does feel better now because the boost is, seems like we have more boost. So right over here. FPS has been a bit of an issue with this update. So one thing I noticed is if you turn off the damage numbers, at least it feels better FPS wise. So you could try that if you wanted. I tried yesterday playing without the damage numbers, but I was doing some builds here, so I wanted to see how much damage I was doing. So I turned it back on. But basically, if you turn off the damage numbers, you might get a few more FPS, and the screen will be less cluttered as well. So yeah, you just kill the elite at the end here. It's a very quick mission, and you'll get some items here. Okay, so if we see here, we 90, 48, 14, and 30. Okay. Now, I'm not sure about this, but if you activate this, you also get some items. You can see here once you finish this. And also, like I said earlier, if somebody else has already done it and you are just passing by and you see this already completed, you can activate this and get the rewards as well. So this is the other one. I won't do it right now because we just completed that. But yeah, this is how you do the missions, very easy. And of course, you have the racing missions, the bike. So I think I've covered everything regarding the bikes. So that's it. Thank you for watching. And let's see, there's something about in the journal as well, perhaps related to the bikes. Yes. And you get some paint as well, shiny metal gold, for reaching level 10 on the bike and modifying the bike. So grab these as well and you get them. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.